seen you in a while.
I hate him. He always beats me. Worse than my dad. I mean, when my dad was still alive.
Come on. Surely he gives you some money for your troubles.
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. He's a bad customer.
Would you like a sweet?
Yeah, but not from you. I only take sweets from Rat.
Oh, damn! That's the third time this week. I'm
Hello,
fed
over
up.
there. Do you have a minute?
How can I help?
Look at it. Just look at this garden. I used to be a prize-winning gardener until this beast came along and ruined everything. This is a delver's work. Must be a very odd one. Normally they never dig up till the daylight. You look like an adventurer. Can you do something to help me?
Where can I find this creature?
It's right beneath us. If you use the canal to enter the catacombs, you'll find it down there. Oh, and before you go, take this. It's a special lantern oil that attracts this beast. Slay it, and bring me its coat as proof. I hope you're able to skin animals. If not, there's a hunter at the marketplace who can teach you.
Ah, she is the one we observed.
Undoubtedly.
Another hero to send forth swift and fearless.
But can she make use of a blade? And can she be silent if silence is demanded? Can she obey without asking questions?
Why don't we wait and see?
But will she give her life for a quest? Make good fault with blood? Defy the dangers?
Grim, isn't there something you need to do in the cellar?
That looks good.
Welcome to the Hooded Wings. What brings you here on this fine, fine day? Do you come as a trader or an apprentice?
What do you sell here?
I
We are
don't know.
masters of herbal lore. If you provide us with, say,
that looks
dust
good.
whin or white ivy, we can turn the weed into a potion, strongly enhancing its power before selling the potion on for a fair price. You don't even need to buy it back. You can simply collect the herbs and sell them to us. You'll find we pay better rates than other, less interested buyers.
Where can I find those herbs?
Dust whin only grows where it is dark and muddy. It's exceptionally good for your health. White ivy grows in windy, elevated areas, but it can only be harvested in moonlight. White ivy can do wonders for your spiritual powers. It makes a potent brew.
Can you tell me about working for the Hooded Wings?
We are messengers. My people deliver letters, as well as a few other things. We never ask clients what's inside or who the recipient may be. As you can understand, this makes ours an exciting business. Our messengers live a life full of adventure, and they are well rewarded.
What can you tell me about the other guilds in the city?
Other than us? Well, there's the Order of the Holy Seal, obsessive fighters, longing for revenge for someone who died centuries ago. Or so I think. If you want to learn how to use a sword, or if you're fighting for revenge, you better go to the Order of the Holy Seal. And then there's the Net of the Mask, a secret fraternity who deal in arcane knowledge. But who'd want to work with them? Raising the dead.
I've decided. I want to join the Hooded Wings.
Well, let's see if you can earn your wings. Take the door to the catacombs and talk to Grimm. He'll give you a mission as your chance to prove yourself.
I don't know.
So, you're the new one. I don't like the look of you much. But I guess I'm not in charge. We have an urgent mission. You have to take this letter and deliver it. The recipient is waiting on a roof opposite the old temple. The only way to get there is through these catacombs here. Hurry.
Halt, foreigner, state your business.
I'm a trader from a faraway land.
What do you trade in?
Copper ore.
So, I will need to collect a piece of ore from you as a sample.
Here, take it.
Thank you. You are welcome to enter. Got any raw materials in stock, my fellow merchant? Give them to me then.
What are you buying?
I'm buying raw materials like ore for a good price. I used to travel to San Pasquale to buy copper ore, but times are not rosy up there. This makes copper ore offers even more valuable to me. Hello, my fellow merchant.
How can I enter the amphitheatre?
Where's the problem? Every well-known merchant can enter the amphitheatre. Or you could ask a friendly merchant to speak for you. I, for one, would speak for people coming from the mountains, as that's where I buy my copper ore.
I come from the mountains.
Really? I already thought so, judging by your accent. No problem. Let's get in. This person is well known where I come from. Let us pass, my friend.
Nice to see a new face around here.
I'm the trading centre administrator. What's your business here? Trading, errands, or both?
What kind of goods do you offer?
We sell fine weaponry and buy used arms, both for a fair price.
I'm looking for work.
Fine, but as I've never heard of you before, I'll wait until you've earned yourself a reputation. You might want to visit the city guards for this, or the judge.
What kind of goods do you offer?
Can't you see I'm busy? Defending the Doge's property against the scum off the streets is a time-consuming task.
Maybe you need some help defending the Doge's property.
Well, within the walls of the trading centre, everything is in apple pie order. But across the bridges, things look different. Rogues roam the outer streets by night. I'll always pay a fair sum to courageous bounty hunters who dare to eliminate their quarters.
That sounds interesting. Where do I find the rogues' quarters?
Fine. Listen then. The rogues occupy 2 houses in this part of the city. Follow their trails home when the sun rises, and then wipe them out.
Stop right there.
Get out of my way, fool.
We have orders to seal off this part of the city, and authorization from the Doge himself. So, stay where you are.
Obviously you have no idea who you are talking to. Let me pass at once, or there will be severe consequences.
Look, whoever you are, we are the new authority in this district, and we are carrying these huge weapons. So, if you value your life, I'd stay where you are.
They are going to regret this. They are so going to regret this. The ravens shall hack their eyes, and the rats shall gnaw their toes, and then they shall be struck down by pestilence. Now I am left standing here, and the only person who could help me hates me.
Who are you?
I cannot say too much. I work with literature, and that's all you need to know.
Who hates you?
It's a long story. Back in the old days, there was a night watch who had the keys. But they liquidated the Night Watch Guild because they were protesting against the Doge. The guild room is still over there. See? If you find the Night Watch, he might be willing to open this gate for us.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Let's put it this way. The reason his guild was liquidated was me.
Actually, I'm looking for a special book.
You'll have to tell me more than that.
The Black Grimoire.
Interesting. Listen, I can offer you the chance to join my guild. This, however, would mean that you're not allowed to join any other guild. Also, I'm not allowed to tell you what we're dealing with, except that we know the odd thing about the forbidden art of necromancy, and that we could help you to see people again that you deemed lost forever.
Benedict.
A lost love, perhaps? Maybe we can correct some errors of the past. Will you follow our path, not knowing where it leads? I assure you, you will not regret it. By the way, we're called the Net of the Mask.
What other guilds could I join?
If you think that the magic path of necromancy is not for you, you could go and ask Rangar from the Order of the Holy Seal. They train in the traditional way of slaying enemies with the blade. However, you will need rage and anger to follow their path. Otherwise, you could go to the Hooded Wings. They do not care much about good or bad, but they pay well. If you join them, I suppose you'll see lots of interesting places. But these two do not come close to the power we offer.
Tell me more about the Net of the Mask.
I'm not allowed to tell you anything. Should you accept my offer, though, you will receive our badge, and other members will recognize it. You'd be surprised who's a member of our guild. But only if you visit me in the inner city will you learn about our secrets.
I would like to join you.
Very well. Here is your badge. Meet me in the inner city, where I will give you your first test. Oh, and for the time being, if you're looking for someone to tell you more about books, there's a man called Knox, who's supposed to live in the back streets, just over there.
Goodbye.
Oh, I haven't seen you here before. I am Corporal Kronos, the last member of the once famous Night Watch Guild. For many a year, we were something of a legend across the city, until one day the Doge decided to close the guild down. Or at least that's what they say. One morning I came back, and everyone had gone, just as if they had simply forgotten old Kronos. But if the guild was closed down, why am I still here? Be that as it may, I will continue working for the Night Watch Guild until this misunderstanding is resolved. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a way to get to the inner city.
Yes, I still have a key to the inner city gate. But let me have a look at you. You are a fighter, aren't you?
I know how to use a weapon.
Great. Then perhaps you could do me a favor. Listen, at the Night Watch quarters, in the attic, there is a bat. Yes, a bat. Anyway, a few nights ago, this greedy beast stole my valued Night Watch insignia. It's the only official item that I had left. So, if you defeat the bat and bring me my insignia, I will give you the key to the inner city gates. A fair deal, I reckon. The Night Watch quarters are close to the inner city gate.
Look, she could be the one.
You are right. It could be any of those travelers.
The free passage of foreigners should be stopped.
Your master must be more pressing in this matter. Venice needs to be sealed off. Then you might find this person.
The Doge will give in to my master's request. He will seal off the city any time now.
Where would the people of Venice be without you?
You're as cynical as ever, milady. I will go and talk to my master.
Of course you will.
Are you looking for work?
What assignments do you have?
I hear there's a problem with the fountain in the marketplace. Down in the catacombs, we're having a serious problem with these gripper beasts.
Tell me more about the fountain.
The mechanism appears to have been damaged in some way. I sent some guards there earlier, but they have yet to return. I'd like you to go and take a look at it if you could. The mechanism's down in the sewers, but you can get to it by following the canal.
Tell me more about the beasts in the catacombs.
These monsters seem to be everywhere. There must be a nest or something that we haven't yet found.
Go down into the sewers and have a look for the nest. You can reach the sewers via the canal.
See you later.
Haven't seen you here before. Are you looking for training, or do you want something else from the Order of the Holy Seal?
I have a message for you.
A message, eh? What? Benedict dead? And Ingvar in exile. You bring bad tidings. They fuel my anger even more. And evil will not like me when I'm angry.
Tell me about the Order of the Holy Seal.
We are an ancient syndicate. Revenge is what we cherish the most, as our founder St. Anthony taught us. Our principles do not forgive failure. We have only hatred for the rotten corruption of this city. It was a mistake to try and let the people rule their own faith. Now look what's become of us. Corrupted spirits have taken over Venice. A good city should be ruled by the sword, and by the strongest sword alone. We will always fight for this. We preach wrath and destruction, dealt by the blade. We do not accept many into our order, only those with anger, passion, and ability.
What kind of training do you offer?
You can learn new combat skills here, or practice skills you've already mastered. Learning new skills will greatly improve your abilities in combat, and our training will help you improve your skills in blocking your enemy, the way every proper soldier should fight.
I want to learn new combat skills.
Amongst other things, I would very much like to teach you how to block your opponent's strikes. What do you want?
I want to practice fighting.
I can train your blocking skills if you already know how to block.
I want to train my blocking skills.
Let us begin. Fighting isn't only about attacking your enemy. If you really want to become a superior warrior, you have to learn to ward off attacks. And always remember to choose your weapon wisely. A sword can only block a sword or a similar weapon. You won't be able to block the attack of a hammer with your sword, so observe your enemy and then choose your weapon. In this training, I will attack you with my sword. Engage! Your defensive skills are better than I thought. Well done.
Hello.
Your errand boy says he wants sweets instead of a beating.
Damn. Well then, fine. He can just starve for all I care, but someone's got to pass the message on because I can't leave my post.
Here are the sweets.
Well, a watchman's got to do what a watchman's got to do. Ah, thanks for that. Maybe you're not so bad after all. As soon as that kid arrives, I'll recommend you to Crow.
Where can I find Crow?
You're a good girl. You can reach him by going to the right of those huge towers there. Well, well, I said I would trust you when you wear the badge of one of the city's guilds. And here you are, wearing the badge. So now I should trust you, right? Oh, I have a feeling I may live to regret this, but I will dare to trust you. So many of my trials went so terribly wrong. Maybe this time it'll work out well. So, how can I help you? I suppose someone told you to meet me because I know about necromancy. I could teach you, if you have the skill.
I need to find Sophistos and the Black Grimoire.
Sophistos? The Grimoire? Those words send shivers down my spine. The Grimoire? No, it doesn't exist anymore. Sophistos destroyed it.
Are you sure?
Yes. No, Sophistos was my master. He taught me the skills of the dead. But I failed my master. He was taken by Hector and his warriors, and I could not stop them. He always told me that he destroyed that cursed book, but they came looking for him, and they were sure he hadn't destroyed it.
Where did they take him?
The Claw. Yes, the Claw. It's a gigantic warship. They brought it to Venice on the Doge's command. Go to the canal of the inner city, and you will find it. Deep inside its belly, you will find my master, if he is still alive. I can't go there, but I can do my part. But that's a different story. It's my story. If you want to do good, then find the Claw and you will find Sophistos, and eventually find out if he really destroyed the Black Grimoire.
Can you teach me the skills of the undead?
This craft is old, dangerous and forbidden, but as you wish.